Jeff, so what are you doing right now?
I'm just hanging out like I normally do.
Yeah?
Like, this is like in between sets. It's like no big deal.
A lot of people have been telling me how natural I am in front of the camera. And I think it's funny because it couldn't be further from the truth. What you guys see right now is the final product. What you guys don't see is the edits and cuts and spliced up pieces of And if you talk to my high school friends or my college friends or even my parents, they'd be the first to tell you how super awkward I was, how painfully shy I was. I was the kid that would stutter and stammer his way through presentations, and now having been a coach for the past 10 years and really throwing myself into this sort of environment where I have to communicate with people on a daily basis, face to face, I've slowly morphed and grown to become more of an extroverted introvert. I'm still an introvert at heart. I still need time to recharge my batteries. I still need alone time. But at the same time, I also enjoy hanging out with people more, and I'm also much more comfortable in social situations. So to get from being an introvert to becoming more of an extroverted introvert took a lot of time, it took a lot of concerted effort, and I probably wouldn't have gotten there had I not thrown myself into this profession that really pushed me to become more social. And I'm not saying that being an extrovert is necessarily better, but I knew that from starting at this introverted end, and if I wanted to get better at my job and communicate with a wider array of people, that I needed to develop more extroverted qualities. And now one of the side benefits of starting the vlog and starting Achieve TV is that I get to continue that evolution. What's been interesting is experiencing so much growth, talking to people face to face, and now trying to communicate with an inanimate object, the camera. But on the flip side, I know I'm gonna get better at it, and I know I'm gonna improve as a communicator as I keep going through this process. One of the reasons why I wanted to bring this up is that while you're watching at home, you probably have certain areas in your life that you want to improve or certain skills you want to attain, but for whatever reason you're holding yourself back. I think a large part of it has to do with the fact that whatever you're trying to do is largely outside of your comfort zone. And it's gonna initially make you more uncomfortable and potentially be embarrassed by it because you're not as adept at it as you would like to be. But what I urge you to put into perspective is that those very same people that you're worried about, they also have the same fears and they also have the same insecurities as you do. And they're definitely not paying any attention to yours. And I hope my little monologue here gives you a little push to do what you've been meaning to do. So get outside your comfort zone and take those dance lessons you've been meaning to start, or those painting lessons, or start that company, or start going to the gym. Whatever it is, start it, and I promise you, as long as you keep consistent and you stick with it, within a year or two, I'm sure people will talk to you about how natural you look while doing it.